What's up, guys? Welcome to the Mike DOLCE Show. Unfortunate news today from the world of MMA. This is breaking news. So as we learn more, we will update you. But as of right now, current reigning, I guess now you should say former UFC 135-pound male bantamweight champion TJ Dillashaw has relinquished his UFC 135-pound world title due to a failed drug test from his January 19th bout versus Henry Cejudo. This is shocking news for everyone in the industry. Shocking for a few reasons, but let's state the facts. TJ Dillashaw has surrendered the UFC 135-pound championship because of an adverse finding in his last drug test. This comes through via the Associated Press. Dillashaw posted on his social media, and I will read that for you. To all my fans, I wanted to be the first one to let you know that USADA and the NYSAC have informed me of an adverse finding in a test taken for my last fight. While words can't express, even begin to express how disappointed I am at this time, please know that I am working with my team to understand what has occurred and how to resolve this situation as quickly as possible. Out of fairness and respect to the rest of my division, I've informed the UFC that I'll be voluntarily relinquishing my title while I deal with this matter. I want to thank you in advance for your support. Now, this brings up, just this statement alone is curious in a few ways, and I'm not condemning TJ, and I'm not calling TJ out for being guilty, as we don't have enough information, and it would be remiss of us to make any sort of allegations not knowing exactly what happened. So let's stick to the facts here. An adverse drug test came back from USADA, also the New York State Athletic Commission. So we have two governing agencies that found some sort of anomaly with TJ's drug test that would link him to the use of a performance-enhancing drug, a banned agent in his body during competition time. Again, January 19th, world title fight versus Henry Cejudo. What I find curious is that TJ is proactively giving up his belt so soon. Without the ability to fight, he's just saying, take my title right now to be fair to the division. That's odd to me. And I love TJ. And I am members of his team, and I consider myself to be friends with TJ, but that's odd to me. Why would he give up his title without violently aggressively defending himself? Not knowing what this substance was. TJ, the UFC, USADA, or the NYSAC has not told us yet what this agent was, what this metabolite was, what this drug was. So we don't know what exactly he's guilty for, other than he had some sort of adverse finding with his drug test. The fact that an athlete would so freely give up his title, and literally a world title is millions of dollars. When you fight, when you hold the belt, you automatically make a seven-figure payday. You make millions of dollars every time you fight. That's the way the UFC contracts are structured. So TJ is walking away from millions of dollars right now based upon the initial adverse finding. That's interesting, which leads me to believe that TJ likely is aware that there was something legitimate to this adverse finding. Whether he knew about it or didn't know about it at the time of ingestion, I don't know. And this is where we don't want to speculate. The intended use, this is a question, this is a problem, but I'm going to get to that. As we further go, and as we further go through, this is another curious point about the Associated Press. They go and they say at the very bottom of this, the 33-year-old Dillashaw had cut 10 pounds of weight to fight Cejudo, which means TJ dropped from 135, his normal weight class, down to 125 to meet Cejudo for Cejudo's 125-pound world title. Again, the Associated Press says the 33-year-old Dillashaw had cut 10 pounds of weight to fight Cejudo. Dillashaw used a program devised by a triathlete math professor and performance specialist to cut some serious weight in his attempt to hold championships in two weight classes. What this means to me is this is an inference of TJ's weight cut specialist, TJ's weight coach, the owner of the training lab, Sam Calavita. Now, Sam Calavita is widely regarded as a good guy, as a top coach. He has some methodologies that seem to be on the fringe, and he doesn't openly discuss those. I've reached out to Sam multiple times to try and get him onto this own show to talk to you guys about what he does that's so special. In the sake of being a peer and a friend and to promote Sam, but also to share his wisdom with you guys. And unfortunately, Sam has declined or not even responded to our multiple requests. I would certainly love the opportunity to speak with Sam. I don't believe that there's anything untoward happening here. And I will go on the record as we have the current level of information and say, I don't believe this is intentional, but I will cover that very point as we close this conversation. But again, TJ fails a drug test. TJ immediately gives up his title. The Associated Press now is inferring that his weight cut specialist may have had something to do with this. Illegal or not, don't know. Intentional or not, don't know. But the Associated Press is now linking this weight cut specialist and the methodology used to TJ's failed drug test. That's what I'm pulling. So that's my opinion of how this is being framed right now. They may have more information than we do. They might not have more information than we do. It should be said, and I would be remiss in not reporting, that previous teammates of TJ Dillashaw had made PED accusations, one of which is Cody Garbrandt. Cody had said in the lead up to their first fight that this guy's on everything, he's done everything, and that TJ was the one that showed everyone at Alpha Male how to dope. I don't know if this is true or not true. Neither do you. These are two guys that hate each other and talk crap about each other and just jab, jab, jab at each other. But there's a little bit of smoke here. Now, whether that means TJ's just super healthy and he follows the fringe, the gray area performance and supplement markets, and he's not quite doing anything wrong, but he's pushing his body to the very end, you could take it that way. And I don't want to say TJ is cheating intentionally. I will not say he was cheating intentionally. But what I will say is there's been some issue here that a former teammate has pointed to, and now the Associated Press is pointing to. Now USADA and the New York State Athletic Commission have actually alleged that there is an abnormal finding. TJ has relinquished his belt. So when we look at the stream of facts, we can see that there's something that has gone awry here. Something has gone wrong. Now, the last piece I want to talk about, and this is the most probable, and this is all my opinion, the most probable situation here is that TJ Dillashaw, as a result of that massive weight cut, and he was very open about it, and I believe his coach, Sam Calavita, was open enough about it, TJ was taking a ton of supplements in lieu of consuming real food. He was eating a ton of supplements. As those following on the YouTube channel, you can see this stack, this massive stack of pills that he was consuming, supplements he was consuming during fight week. I would surmise that these were not NSF certified for sport. I would surmise that these were not cleared by USADA, nor were they cleared by Jeff Nowitzki or Donna Marcolini, two of the heads of athlete health and safety at the UFC. They are the two people you go to clear supplements. They're the people we go to anytime our athletes are going to take supplements. I'm assuming that TJ consumed supplements that were not cleared or approved by USADA, by Jeff Nowitzki, by Donna Marcolini, by the New York State Athletic Commission. TJ was simply consuming supplements that were gray area supplements. They were not approved, though they might have been completely legal. We're not saying anything illegal transpired here, but we're saying TJ most likely had an unintentional ingestion. And to that, I've been vocal how that is bullshit. That is bullshit. If you are consuming supplements that are not NSF certified for sport, that have not been presented to USADA and Jeff Nowitzki and Donna Marcolini and the UFC to be cleared, well, the fault is on you. So if that's true, TJ, I love you. If it's true, I love you. But brother, you fucked up. And Sam, if that's true, Sam, you fucked up. If you did not clear these supplements to be taken by this multi-million-dollar athlete, that is the lowest possible amateur mistake any professional can make. That's the truth of it. If that's the truth, and that's my opinion, and every single athlete taking any supplement, you must get it cleared. It must be NSF certified for sport, but I will push and say, why are you even taking that many supplements anyway? Lord knows, my athletes have been involved in some of the most rigorous, the largest weight cuts in the history of combat sports. We have a 100% success ratio every single time with our athletes making weight, and never have we ever had an athlete fail a drug test, ever, because we don't get into the unintentional use. We go to the UFC, we get the supplements cleared. If there's anything that's gray area, we don't take it, but our athletes don't need supplements. They eat real food. And any of you who follows the Dolce diet, what we do, what we've done for the last 20 plus years, ours is a completely whole food diet plan. If you follow our 3 weeks to shredded program, you can see you've done it yourself. It's all real food. It's all whole foods. Completely. It's all whole foods and real foods. And we have dramatic outcomes with healthy weight loss in short periods of time that are calibrated for performance. That's what gets me so mad, because I like TJ. He's an amazing athlete. He's been an amazing champion. He's a good guy. He's a hard worker, and he's a part. I have close friends who are a part of his team, and I haven't had them on this yet. I haven't asked them these questions yet because I wanted to get this information out first for you guys. So what do you think? Leave your questions below. I want to have this deeper conversation in the comment section. I will do more information. Now I'll start to back channel. I'll reach out to my friends at USADA, at the UFC, inside the sport of MMA, in the world of journalism, and I'll get some more background, and we will put up another video probably in a day or two. Hopefully I can get Sam Calavita on. Hopefully I can get TJ or one of his coaches on. Hopefully we can get a rep from New York or USADA on to discuss this with you guys. But if this was another case of unintentional use, well, shame on everybody. Shame on everybody. That's the meat of it. If that's the case, then shame on everybody. It could be an anomaly. It could be a flaw. Let's say hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully, it is a flaw in the USADA testing system and TJ will be cleared. I mean, that's so far from being possible or probable. It's so far, but let's keep our fingers crossed and hold out for that. Otherwise, let's wait to see what actually happens. So tune back to this channel for more news, guys and gals. I will let you know. And until next time, boom.